Hey guys, saw a UFO this morning, and I'll tell you all about it right here. So, start off with I woke up at 4 a.m. I woke up from the air conditioner, my neighbor. I started shooting him spiritually from 4 all day. Anyway, I left the house. I went and got groceries. I came back at 8. I went and got groceries at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. in the snow. Then I couldn't stand in the air conditioner, so I left at 9 o'clock, which I do every day. I film the train at the train station at 9:30. Then I go to my mom's for 10, eat my lunch, fall asleep till 3 because I can't sleep here. That's my day. I come back home at 5. That's my routine. That's my day. Today, I left the house at 10 to 9, and I'm heading to the train station. I go through the train station riding my bike. I rode my bike down the sidewalk to the end of where you load the train with people, whatever, boarding sidewalk. I'll show you in a minute. And I got off my bike. I looked on the tracks and saw a headlight of a train. What I thought. Now, the only thing that might be moving is a switcher, which is industrial switcher. They move cars back and forth, but this is Chatham. It rarely happens. Once a week do I see the switcher in the area. They load the main train, whatever. They pick up all the cars from the factories, stick them all together, and take off to London or Tunnsville or whatever the hell it is. So I see this train coming. I'm like, holy shit! I figured it was a switcher. I look down. I rip off my backpack, put it on the ground, unzip it, pull out my camera, my Nikon P1000, and I turn around. I get up. I turn around, start shooting it, and it's gone. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? So I zoomed in down to the bridge. You'll see the bridge in a minute. I zoomed into the bridge. I see nothing on the rails. And then I think, well, it's the maintenance way. They got trucks down there. They're working on tracks. I look in the maintenance way yard. The maintenance way yard is right beside where I'm standing. All the gates are locked. Means no one's been in there since yesterday. All the trucks are locked up, and it's Sunday. It don't mean nothing Sunday. If they need someone to go out and fix the lights, the railroad crossing lights or whatever, they'll send out the trucks. But the gates were locked. The gates to the road to the back where I usually film my trains, it's locked. No maintenance way guys running around, no workers, no nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a ghost train. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And I'm thinking, the more I thought about it, I now eastbound train coming from Windsor is coming from the opposite direction within a half an hour. So it gets there about 9:20. So I walk over to my staging area where I filmed the train going by. I'm thinking, that was a fucking UFO. That was no goddamn train. There's nothing. There's nothing down there. I look again. I look again. I looked 100 times with my camera, 800 millimeter to 1,000 millimeter. Nothing. And I got to thinking, shit, that was a UFO. I'll show you what it looked like right now. As soon as I find share screen. Hold on. I still recording. Okay. That's what it looked like. Now I ran this through Photoshop to recreate what I saw. And I took these photos after the passenger train went by. Just to give you a perspective. I wanted to document it, but I missed the goddamn thing. I'm looking in the sky everywhere. Now, that, what I saw, what I thought I saw, was a freight train coming. Didn't have ditch lights, didn't have the main headlight, and it was fucking bright. Brighter than a normal train headlight. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I can't really. But it was bright. And it filled up. I couldn't see the bridge right here. There's a bridge, a structure. I couldn't see it when I was looking at the light. And this is the exact spot I seen the train. Well, what I thought was a train. I bent down, picked up my camera, and boom, gone instantly. It took about 5 seconds to do that. And that's more or less what I saw. Now I got a zoomed in picture here. All right, show you. See the bridge? This is the bridge, train bridge. I couldn't see the train bridge for the light. And it was bright, brightest thing out there. And I got another picture to show you what a train headlight looks like. This picture zoomed way in. Now I'm thinking this train doesn't have its brights on. So that's what it looks like. That's what a normal train headlights look like. And there was no orange. It was all white, just like that. Just to show you. It was about the same height, but what I seen was like that. And I thought it was a freight train coming, because that's what I fucking do. I film trains, and I'm like, yoo-hoo, man, I got me a train, got a freight train coming. Look back, it's gone. There was nothing down here coming, nothing, no cars, no nothing, and the light was gone. Here you go. That's what it looked like. This is 35 mil or 55 millimeter, which is around what the human eye sees. 55 millimeter, around there. 50 millimeter, 55. That's around what you see actual reality if your eyes were looking. So I photographed specifically for this reason. And I ran it through Photoshop. I put a dot there to show you what it looked like. That's what I saw. Now after I was thinking for a while, after I got to thinking, how many times in my life did I see that on these railroad tracks? Plenty of times. Now, I never saw the single white light. I saw the single white light on Park Ave on the road acting like a car headlights. I saw that. I saw the big giant red craft on the railroad tracks. I saw another craft racing along the skyline like a meteor, but it wasn't. It was white. I saw Blind River, Ontario. Me and my friend were camping. I saw the white light, just like that. Well, it was, yeah, Blind River, Ontario. I saw the exact same goddamn thing, but it was out over top of the water on Mississauga River Basin. I don't know. Go to Blind River, you'll see it, or watch the video. But anyway, I've seen things like that before. I specifically hooked up to the ETs at Blind River. Me and my friend, I specifically hooked up to them, and they came in and showed themselves like that. Now, I haven't done no CE5 since the summer, and I didn't see anything. I lost my C's, spiritual C's, so I quit doing CE5, but I got them back. And 2 days ago, standing in this spot, I just pondered, I just daydreamed. Boy, I wish I could see a UFO again. I wonder if it'll ever happen. I wasn't hooking up to the ETs. I wasn't doing anything. But I remember this much. After this sighting happened, I remembered 2 days earlier, I wished to see a UFO, more or less. I was just pondering it, daydreaming. If I'll ever see one again. And here it is. That's how it happens, guys. And I didn't even catch it in the moment. I thought it was a fucking train. I didn't catch it. I would have, if the light was still there, I would have photographed it, zoomed right into it, everything. But it was gone in 5 seconds. Now I'm thinking, every time I see a UFO, it'll blink out and disappear instantly blink out and disappear. If I kept on watching it instead of getting my camera, if I kept on watching it, I would have saw it blink out, instantly disappear. I would have saw that with my eyes, but I was bending down, picking up my camera to film the fucking train coming. And I missed it blinking out. Every hundreds of fucking, not hundreds, but 20, 30 UFO sightings I've had where they come to see me in the fucking sky in a physical ship. They blink out. It was a fucking UFO. Downtown Chatham. Well, damn near downtown. This is residential area. There are all this here, houses. All this here, houses. I couldn't believe it. After I realized it was a UFO, I couldn't believe at 9:30 in the morning it would be there. I put this in the playlists of all my sightings. You can go through and watch all my sightings, hear about them. I go through them all. I still have more to do, and I'm still getting some. So, shit. Good stuff, boy. Groundbreaking stuff. Shit. And I got witnesses. I have plenty of witnesses to verify. I have Kane for Blind River. I have Daryl for the big red craft. when we were on Manitoulin Island. We all saw it. Daryl, Sherry, Jay, and me all saw the huge red craft. I got my brother, saw the red craft, saw another craft with my brother. My brother saw one independent of himself. Now, see the snow on the ground? It was snowing. My friend, she's a girl, back in the 90s, she was walking home on these tracks in a snowstorm, right about down here, just a little bit down here. She was walking on the tracks in a snowstorm, blizzard, fucking whiteout. She looked up from walking. She was walking home from work, and she was coming to our house. I lived right on these tracks, let's say right here. I lived further down this way, but she was walking down the center of the tracks. She looked up and saw a train. She jumped off the tracks into the ditch, rolled down the ditch into the creek, and nearly lost her life. She said she didn't even see it. There was no chance to see the train. It was a freight train. If it was a passenger train, I think she'd be dead. But she was freaking out. She rolled over on her back and she looked up the top of these trees here, and there's a UFO. Fucking 2 stories high. She said she watched it. It was silver, had lights on it, and then it slowly just disappeared into the snow, into the whiteout, into the sky. She came and told me in my house. I was like, holy shit, girl. They just saved you. She goes, yeah. For some reason, I looked up and there was a train 20 feet away from me, and I barely made it. Just like this. So I just wanted to make this video. Cool stuff, boy. And I saw one today. 2 days ago, I daydreamed about seeing a UFO. If I'll ever see a UFO again, I dreamed, because my life is shit right now. I can't do CE5. In Chatham. Dan left. He moved away from his house. He moved to Windsor. So I got nowhere to do CE5. Anyway, they came and gave me a shot right there. So beautiful. So cool. I love it, man. I love it. Another UFO sighting under my belt. How do I go? All right, guys. I gotta get ready for tonight because asshole's coming home and I'll be up all night. Later. That's my new UFO sighting and how it played out. I can't believe it. The only thing I didn't get was a photograph for you guys. A fucking photograph. You never get a photograph. Never. They make damn sure. The little tiny ones I got doing CE5, the little tiny white ones, but never a personnel craft, and that was a personnel craft. Now, I didn't hook up to them till after I realized, and I thought, fuck, I'll check. So I hooked up, and I gave them the thumbs up, because I knew they were watching me. They were far away. They were watching me. I went, right on, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. I needed that. It's beautiful. Still with me, man. It's cool. Makes me feel kind of good. Thanks. All right. Later, guys.